Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this November 30th special meeting of the Garrett County Board of Commissioners. I'd like to call this meeting to order. And Mr. Knoll, do you have any additions, deletions, or corrections to the very light agenda?
No, sir, I do not.
Hearing none, do we have a motion to approve the agenda?
So move.
We have a motion. We have a second.
Second.
Agenda approved by mutual consent. Before we get into the action item, just real quick announcements as we're in the midst of obviously an explosion, if you will, of COVID, positive COVID tests in our county. I do want to say that working with the health department and other stakeholders, the county will be holding a testing site tomorrow, Tuesday, December the 1st, from 9 to 12:30. And also on Thursday, December the 3rd, from 10 to 2 at the McHenry Business Park on Bumblebee Road at the Medco building. We'll be doing testing there. And we hope to make that a reoccurring testing site to help mitigate some of the spread of this disease that's going on, this virus right now in our community. Would also like to say that the hospital now is currently putting more information about their capacity limits online. You can check that out. And also certainly the health department metrics that get posted Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And just appeal to everyone out there, be smart, be safe, do all the things that the CDC and the health department says can help prevent the spread. Wash your hands, social distance, wear a mask, all those things. And hopefully working together, we can get this to stop in our community, as it's noticeably been impactful, way more so over the last several weeks. So thoughts and prayers to all those affected and in the hospital. And asking everyone to do their part. Anyone else have anything they'd like to say?
Mr. Chairman, just real quick, I just like to encourage everybody to wear the mask and practice the social distancing and hand washing and that sort of thing. This idea of wearing a mask is not a political statement of any at this point. I mean, that's all I think behind us. The experts say wearing a mask helps. In my mind, if there's a 50-50 chance that they're correct, why wouldn't you wear a mask? So I would just encourage everybody to do that. The other thing is, you might want to mention where you said Bumblebee Road, but you might want to mention where the Shell building is, just in case people aren't familiar with that area. It's, I think it's about a quarter mile probably west of the entrance to the airport. It's right next to the entrance to the airport. So I guess I just did that for you.
And we did.
Thank you.
We have posted signs along Bumblebee to point people in the right direction.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
I'd just like to concur with Paul and Jim that, we really need to take this serious, wearing a mask and staying away from large crowds as much as you can. I mean, I know you got to go shopping and all that, but try to distance yourself as much as possible. It's a horrible thing to have. I've talked to a couple people that have had this, and when you can't breathe, that's not good. I mean, it's very, very bad. So do your best to keep yourself, your family, and your neighbors and everyone else safe.
Yeah, we're at the point now where some local people have died from it. I mean, if that doesn't get your attention, I don't know what will.
Correct.
Thank you.
Yeah. Absolutely. And thank you all for that. So let's move on to the action item on the agenda. It's very important water project. And I'll turn it over to the purchasing department and Brian Bowers.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Thank you so much for getting together today for this special meeting to get this project moving forward. This is for the McHenry Thurville water system, bid number 20-1119. The county did accept bids back on November 19th. We had a total of 7 bids come in for this project. The recommendation after reviewing it with the Department of Public Works and A. Morton Thomas is the engineer of record for this project, Their concurrence as well is to award the bid to Bico Enterprises out of Grantsville, Maryland. There's a water and there's a sewer component to this project, but the total cost of both is $2,482,888.80. The contract completion is it's actually 460 days. There was a typo on the memo I sent you earlier today. It was listed at 465, but the correct number is 460. This is a 2021 budgeted item. The amount in the budget is slightly less than the contract amount, but I want to point out to you that A. Morton Thomas structured this so that we could award it as water and sewer together or water and sewer separate. So on the sewer component of the project, there's a cofferdam requirement for both water and sewer. Well, obviously, if we're awarding it as one, we only need one cofferdam for the entire project. So when you back out, it's line B1 out of the bid schedule. It's about $409,900. We're at right around $2,072,988.80. And this will occur on the backside. We have to award the project based on the face value, but the adjusting change order at the end will draw that money back down. So I just want to point that out, that on the surface, it may look like we're over budget. We certainly are not at this stage. When you back that out, we still have approximately $126,000 to pay towards engineering and contingency left in that account. Anybody have any questions for me?
Question?
Thank you, Brian.
Thank you, Brian. And I just want to make sure, Mr. Knoll, this will not result in any ad valorem increases on this line, correct?
That is correct. There's no ad valorem increase for this project.
Excellent. Thank you very much. It's something we've been focusing on. I appreciate you guys' work on this, Brian and Kevin both. Bobby, you got anything from DPU to add to this?
If you'd like, I could give you a description of the project, what we're trying to accomplish.
Yeah, I think that would be great.
All right. The project will consist of installing a new 12-inch water main that'll connect the McHenry water system to the Thayrville water system. That's going to provide some redundancy both ways. We're also going to replace a sewer line while we were going through the permit process. That sewer line that crosses the lake there is approximately 30 years old. So we thought now would be the appropriate time to replace that as well. It'll connect on Deep Creek Drive in the vicinity of Gravelly Run Road to the McHenry water system, and extends south along Deep Creek Drive to 219, where it'll cross the lake right at the Route 219 bridge and connect to the Thayrville water system on Leo Friend Road. It's our goal to start construction of this project as soon as possible. We need to try to get it awarded so that we can get materials ordered, because we have to do the lake crossing portion of the project in the months of December and January. That's the project in a nutshell.
So Bobby, it's not just to provide redundancy then, it's to expand the water capacity in the McHenry area. Is that correct?
You're correct.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions? Mr. Knoll, you'll communicate the schedule if when this is all approved at the state level for the drawdown of the lake. You'll communicate that with the POA in case anyone has any projects there that can benefit from the drawdown.
Yes, as soon as we get that finalized, we're anticipating it'll probably be in January.
Okay. Any other questions at all? Hearing none, we have a motion to accept the proposal from purchasing to award the bid for the Thayrville McHenry connection.
I make a motion that we accept that bid.
You have a motion, we have a second.
Second.
Motion is second. Question on the motion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you all very much.
Thank you, gentlemen.
I guess that's the only order of business that we have. Does anybody have anything else?
I'd just like to say once again, it's good to see these projects going to local businesses. Between the airport, this and the other thing, I mean, it's good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
All right, our next public meeting is Monday, 4:00. And don't forget the COVID testing site at the McHenry Business Park at the Medco building below the airport tomorrow and on Thursday. If there's nothing else, I'll take a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Meeting adjourned. Thank you all.
Thank you, gentlemen.